The first step to building your brand is to make sure that you are very clear about what a brand actually is. Unfortunately, this is what many business owners, startups, entrepreneurs, and even design agencies get wrong. This is because when most people think about a brand, they think about a company's logo, color palette, and perhaps a specific font style. But those are just the visual aspects of a brand. A real, well-defined brand is so much more than just what the customer sees. I was even guilty of this misconception in my early years as a designer. I would acquire a new client, design a logo, designate a few colors to that logo, build a website, and I would call it a brand, without ever thinking about who the target audience is, who the competition was, what the personality of the business was, and the impact that that brand strategy has on that consumer. Then I would wonder why no one was engaging with the business or purchasing their products or services. The foundation of your brand is built by defining the core purpose, vision, mission, and values of your business. A brand strategy is how your business communicates these core values through your brand's personality, your brand messaging, and your visual identity across all of your consumer touchpoints. The goal is to align your core purpose, vision, mission, and values with a select group of people who share those same traits and beliefs. These are the people who are your target audience and will become your brand's most loyal brand advocates. They will continue to purchase from your brand regardless of changes in the marketplace or the actions of the competition. Once your target audience has been defined and located, the next step in the brand strategy process is to audit the competition. By knowing who your competitors are, it's then possible to determine their strengths and their weaknesses and then compare those to your brand. You can then differentiate your brand from the competition so it stands out to the consumer as the best choice and the preferred option. There are 7 brand principles that you must follow when developing your brand or rebranding your existing business. If you skip any of these steps or fail to properly define or effectively enforce any of these, your brand will not have the foundation and the resources that it needs to thrive as efficiently and effectively as it could. Brand principle number 1 is definitive motivation. This is the foundation of your brand. It is who you are, why you do what you do, and what problem your business solves. It is the heart of your brand and is defined by your purpose, vision, mission, and values. Your brand heart is the reason why you exist and how you plan to make the world a better place. Brand principle number 2 is targeted audience. This represents your business's ideal customer. By clarifying who your audience is, you will learn their beliefs, what's important to them, and what drives their purchasing decisions. You will also gain clarity about their goals, their pain points, and what might make them hesitant to use your products or services. Brand principle number 3 is competitive awareness. This defines how you structure your brand to beat the competition. You must discover who your competition is, how they are different from you, how they are the same as your business, what makes them better than you, what makes you better than them, and what are you able to do that they cannot. By determining your competition's weaknesses, you can then capitalize on those weaknesses by differentiating your brand from the competition. Brand principle number 4 is strategic messaging. This is how your brand speaks to your customers and where you should strategically communicate with them to create positive engagements. Your brand's messaging should allow your audience to easily understand what you do, what are your values, what is your promise of value, and the benefits that your products or services provide. Your brand's messaging includes your name, your tagline, your voice, your personality, and your value proposition. Brand principle number 5 is engaging identity. Your brand's visual identity is how your business represents itself to your target audience. Visual identity includes your logo, your brand colors, the typography that you use in your designs, and how you coordinate illustration, photography, icons, web design, and motion graphics to create a consistent look and feel. This consistency will build brand awareness and recognition with your customers. Brand principle number 6 is consistent implementation. This is the process of implementing and coordinating your brand's messaging and visual identity consistently across all of your consumer touchpoints. Basically, you are taking all of the hard work that you put into developing your brand and strategically releasing it into the world for everyone to see. Brand principle number 7 is asset management. Every business must create brand guidelines for your internal design team or contractors to use as they develop all of your marketing campaigns, advertisements, and consumer touchpoints. Proper management, enforcement, and systematic audits of your brand assets will not only maintain consistency, but will also reveal where your business may be failing so you can make the necessary adjustments. Hopefully, you now see how brand strategy is critical to the success of your business. But before we go any further, let me clarify a very common misconception. Branding is not the same as marketing. Although they have similar characteristics and they both are focused on achieving similar goals for your business, they are very different in how and when they should each be implemented. By recognizing these differences, you will have the opportunity to build systems that will attract more customers with short-term marketing campaigns and then retain those customers for life with long-term brand strategy. Here are 7 examples that will help you clarify the difference between branding and marketing. Difference number 1. Marketing is how something is achieved, while branding is why something is created. For example, marketing is the strategic process that your business will implement to generate a sale, while branding is the reason why your products or services were created in the first place. Difference number 2, marketing focuses on short-term results, while branding focuses on the long-term goals of your business. For example, when you develop your brand strategy and your visual identity, you are defining your business's purpose, vision, mission, and values for the longevity of your business. But your marketing campaigns utilize your brand strategy to create short-term campaigns that attract your target audience. Difference number 3. Marketing defines the tactics of how something is done, while branding defines the trajectory of where it would go. For example, your marketing efforts will focus on how to promote your products or services, while the brand strategy will dictate how promoting your products or services will guide your business and help it maintain its future path towards success. Difference number 4, marketing is the reason someone first buys, while branding is the reason why someone continues to buy. If your business has relatively decent quality products compared to the competition, then you should be able to generate sales through marketing. But it's your branding that will keep your loyal customers coming back for more. Difference number 5, marketing generates an immediate response while branding builds loyalty over time. For example, all marketing campaigns, whether they are banner ads, TV commercials, social media posts, or environmental displays, should always create a response from the viewer the instant that they come in contact with any of your consumer touchpoints. This is not the case with branding. Branding takes consistent effort and communication over time to develop a loyal brand follower and a repeat customer. Difference number 6. Marketing is the process of doing, while branding is how your business exists. Marketing efforts are constantly evolving process of making your target audience aware of your brand's products or services. These are the daily functions of your business. But it's these marketing campaigns that are guided by your purpose, vision, mission, and values that are defined through your brand strategy. And finally, difference number 7, marketing will acquire your customer, but branding is what will keep your customer. Your marketing will initially attract a customer and hopefully generate a sale. But without a solid brand strategy that connects with that customer, they will have no reason to remain loyal to your brand. That is why it is so critical to have a solid brand in place before beginning any marketing campaigns. So as you can see, there are several examples that demonstrate how branding is much different than marketing, both in how you communicate to the customer as well as when and where each should be implemented. Think about it this way. Marketing is micro while branding is macro. Branding is the bigger container that manages, dictates, and guides all of your marketing campaigns. And I'll leave you with one more final example. Marketing is tactical and tactics come and go, but branding is strategic and strategy lasts forever. Now that you are clear on how branding and marketing are different, let's take a look at a few other things that your brand is not. Your brand is not just your logo. It's not the services that you provide. It's not the products or services that you offer. It's not your tagline. It's not your promise to the consumer. And it's not what you say your business is. A brand is the customer's perception of your business. So instead of telling people what your business is and what it does, you need to define your brand's purpose, your brand's messaging, your brand's values, your brand's personality, and your visual identity so it generates a specific emotional response in your target audience. It's this emotional response and how it is then authentically articulated and shared by your customers that will become your brand. All right, that is it for now. Be sure to review and complete the action guide for this module, and I will see you in the next session.